Hello, my name is Memo, and today I'll be reviewing Don't Be Dumb by A$AP Rocky. New York rapper, actor, model, Rihanna's husband, A$AP Rocky dropped his fourth studio album earlier this year. Not gonna lie, I took a long time to make this review, mostly because I knew that I really needed to digest this album, because to be fair, I was not in love with this album when it was first released. I thought it was not worth the hype and that the 8-year wait was not worth it. And to an extent, I still have those feelings. However, I am glad that, I gave it some time, gave it a lot more listens, because a good amount of the album did grow on me. Let me first start off with what I initially enjoyed from this album. I really like how he started off the album in a direction that I saw him going into, starting off with some hyped bangers. On Order of Protection, he kind of goes through a little rundown on what he's been through the last few years since he dropped Testing. Helicopter is a cool single that I really enjoyed. I really loved the cowbells on that track. Stole Your Flow is a straight up diss track towards Drake. He never dropped his name, but we all know who he's talking about. And although he slowed down the tempo with Stay Here for Life, that song is phenomenal. Brent Faiyaz killed it with his feature, and I really enjoyed the chopped and screwed outro on the end of that track. On my initial listen, I wasn't a big fan of the next 3 tracks, which is Playa, No Trespassing, and Stop Snitching. All 3 of those songs grew on me a lot. Like how on Playa, Rocky is talking about how he isn't a playa. No Trespassing is one of the best hard-hitting bangers on the album. I love how aggressive Stop Snitching is, and of course the lyrics here is pretty cool. Obviously talking about his grievances with rappers snitching. It is from here where the album loses its consistency, which really bothered me during my initial listen, and it still kind of bothers me. Sorry with STFU. Although it did grow on me, it is still one of the weaker tracks on the album. Having that crazy aggressive track being followed up by Punk Rocky was a weird move. I felt like Air Force is very forgettable, and I really don't like how they implemented the softer moments on that track. Whiskey Release Me has this very long intro and 2 wasted features. They wasted a Gorillaz and Westside Gun feature on that track. Robbery with Doechii is actually really good. I love the concept of that one. I feel like the final 2 tracks are fine. Kind of ends the album in an underwhelming way. Although half of the album is fire, the other half is a bit of a mixed bag, with interesting ideas but some poor execution. Overall, this is a really solid album. I will be giving this album a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.